PCSS Connection Podcast. I'm your host, Buddy Pearson, the Communications and Marketing Supervisor. Well, this week it's all about academic excellence. Yes, earlier this week, a banquet was held to celebrate the academic excellence at our 4 high schools, Monterey, Upperman, Cookeville, and Vital. Ben Rogers was the keynote speaker, and the event was sponsored by American Bank and Trust, Citizens Bank, F&M Bank, First Horizon Bank, First National Bank of Tennessee, Southeast Bank, and Wilson Bank and Trust. All the top honors from each school, as well as the students who finished in the top 10 in their respective classes, were recognized. We're talking with the top 3 from Upperman, Cookeville, and Monterey on this week's show. First up is Upperman's top 3. And joining us now is the top 3 from Upperman High School. We have the valedictorian, Darcy Hickey. We have the salutatorian, Emma Upton. I always wonder if I've mispronounced that. Salutatorian, that's right, isn't it? Okay, great. And then third honor, Ian Cox. And of course, Darcy and Ian have been on the show before, but this is Emma's first time on the PCSS Connection Podcast. So welcome. And first of all, congratulations, you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So at the banquet, I know that was kind of cool on Sunday where you guys got to come up and got your medallions. And
yeah, you took our picture,
I
right?
did take your picture, yes. I cropped it real nice on the Facebook page. And yeah, you guys are getting all kind of love for that, aren't you? Those nice close-ups. So here it is. You know, you're just days away from graduating. Darcy, let me start with you. Have you accomplished everything in your high school career that you wanted to accomplish?
Absolutely. I mean, thinking about me being like a kid in middle school and stuff, I would have never dreamed that I would get the opportunities that I've had and been able to make the most of my circumstances. And I know that myself as a kid would be very proud of where I am now today.
When you got into high school, did you ever think that you would be the valedictorian?
Absolutely not. We have so much competition within our grade. Everybody is so intellectual, like Emma and Ian, no.
So Emma, to be in the top 3, to be the salutatorian, I mean, what does that mean to you?
Oh, it just means so much. It's such a blessing to be up here with both of them and get to celebrate with both of these amazing people. And it's just nice to, be recognized.
Yeah. Did you think when you began your high school career, did you have a goal that you wanted to be in the top 3?
I wouldn't say necessarily. It's really just, there's so many, like Darcy said, amazing people in our grade, and it really is just kind of a numbers game. So, yeah.
Ian, what about you? Did you think you'd be in the top 3 when you started high school?
Like she said, there's just so much competition, and I really didn't think that I was going to be able to do it, just because there are so many people that are taking all these highly weighted classes and everything else. And like she said, I mean, I'm sure it was really close between number 3 and number 4, and there's probably some luck involved. So yeah, who knows?
So there's no trash talking between the 3 of you that Darcy are
absolutely
not.
not.
No. I'm number one because Ian down here got a perfect score in his ACT. I mean,
absolutely.
He can sit there and brag about that, right?
Yeah.
Well, somehow, right.
So, Ian, I'll ask you, when you look back at your high school career, was it everything that you wanted it to be?
Yeah, I definitely think that it was. Upperman is an amazing place. I've become a man there. And I look back at my freshman year walking through those doors and how nervous and scared I was and everything that all the questions. And I look back and I think all those questions were answered. And I think that the answers to those questions, I'm really glad in the ways that I found them and the people that helped me answer those questions. And I think it's everything that I've done and everything I could have hoped for has kind of happened.
Yeah. So, Emma, when you walk across that stage, is there going to be any regret or anything you wished you would have done in high school?
I don't think so. I mean, going into high school, I think my main goal was to just get it done and keep my head down and work hard, and I think that's what all 3 of us have done.
So. Yeah. Well, now I'm sure that a lot of folks want to know what is next. You've achieved so much in high school, so what is going to be next? Darcy, what's next for you?
I am attending the University of Tennessee, Knoxville in the fall as a biology major.
Go Vols.
Absolutely. on the pre-med track, and I have plans to go to medical school.
Yeah, like the shirt, by the way. She's repping. Yeah. Emma, what about you?
I'm also attending the University of Tennessee, Knoxville.
Nice.
So go Vols.
Me
Yeah.
and Emma.
I'm going to be double majoring in math and chemical engineering.
Wow. And Ian, I know you've got an opportunity to play some football.
Yeah, I'm going to be attending Sewanee, the University of South, to play football and major in rhetoric on a pre-law track, and I want to become a copyright lawyer.
Wow. Now, do any of you want to come back to Cookeville, to Baxter after you graduate, or pursue something? I mean, trust me, I know when your daughter and your son go off to college, it's hard on the parents, and it can be hard on you too. Are you ready to get away? Are you ready to kind of leave the nest a little bit? And Ian, I'll ask you first.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, Mom and
No
Dad.
hesitation,
Hey,
None whatsoever.
I'm sorry for everybody. I love you very, very much, but I'm just going to go be in the mountains for 4 years by myself with 1,000 other people.
Awesome.
And but I actually want to go into the music business, so represent artists as far as their copyrighted music from getting stolen by corporations and different things
that's
like
awesome.
that, and just all the logistics there. So Nashville's a great place for that.
It is.
I don't know that I'm going to want to commute every single day, so maybe get a little closer. But
Yeah.
I plan to come back to the area. I love it here, and it's home.
Yeah. Emma, what about you?
Well, Knoxville's kind of home for me.
Ah.
I moved here before middle school.
Okay.
So for me, it's just kind of like going back there.
Nice.
So I think that's probably where I'll stay.
Yeah, it's a great area.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Darcy?
I am extremely excited to be able to leave the nest. I'm an only child. I've lived here my entire life. Baxter has been my home for my entire life, and I absolutely love Baxter. The people there are amazing, the Cookeville area as well, and I do plan to come back and contribute to like rural medicine in our area.
Oh,
and
nice.
do different things like that, because there is diaspora there, absolutely. But I want to see what's out there before I come back,
Yeah.
And I'd love to travel and be able to do things, but this is an amazing place to raise a family.
Oh, that's awesome. Well said. So, graduation's coming up. Now, do all three of you get to speak, or how does that work when it comes to graduation night?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Me and Emma speak.
You and Emma speak. So, Ian, you're off the hook.
I don't.
You
Somebody
said the
told me I
pledge.
got to do something. Okay, I got to say the pledge.
Yeah.
You got to say
That's-
the pledge. There you go.
The
And you're
pressure's
singing the
off.
national
I'm
anthem.
singing the national anthem. Okay, I'll have to warm
And
up.
you're going to save the copyrights on that.
I am, yes. Francis Scott Key is
Yeah.
going to come back and sue us.
So, Emma, you're going to speak?
Yes, sir.
Do you have your speech ready yet?
Kind of.
Can you give us just a little insight on what you might touch on?
I can't be too specific because I gotta save the
Yeah, you got to save
build
the-
up anticipation,
That's
That's
but
right.
it might be a little bit of building up anticipation for me too because I'm
Okay.
still working on it.
Yeah, night before graduation, I'd be working on my speech. Yeah. Darcy, what about you?
Mine's definitely going to be a lot of reflection, like classic valedictorian, like going back through our 4 years together
Yeah.
and being able to celebrate that together. And me and Emma are working on it together
Yeah.
with
Oh,
one of
awesome.
our favorite English teachers, Dr. Brown.
Yeah.
Yes, shout out Dr. Brown.
Dr.
We
Brown.
love you.
She's the goat. She's the goat.
Now, the year my son graduated from Upperman, Elliot Lee, I think was the salutatorian. He gave a shout out to his BYB coach. So, that's huge. You get those shout outs at graduation, man. That's huge.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
going to be some
coach.
callbacks.
Okay, great. So between now and graduation, is there really anything going on at school? Is there anything that you guys have to do?
Yeah.
AP exam prep.
I got 4 AP exams.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's all that, and then all the senior stuff. I will say one thing I want to say is our senior class has been fantastic. All the events that have been put together
Yeah.
have been great, especially over this past month or so. We've kind of, kicked it into high gear. We got a high stakes game of senior assassin going on. We had senior sunset, and just
That was so fun.
all that stuff is definitely senior pranks. Those are getting a little out of.
And you still got prom and May Day.
Yeah.
This week.
Wow, it is going to be a busy week.
Yeah. So they're definitely still kicking out there. It's pretty busy.
Yeah. I mean, you got anything going on?
Prom and May Day, but I actually finished my classes on Monday from my bedroom. So
Wow.
in terms of like
nice.
academics, I'm off the hook until August.
It's summertime already.
Yeah, I know.
Summer break. Darcy, what about you?
Really, like Ian said, just prepping for AP exams. I had some online classes too with Vol State. I know, Emma, you went to Tech for.
Yeah, all my classes
Yeah.
were at Tech this semester.
I finished those up, but just trying to enjoy every last moment with this senior class and trying to be at school some as much as we want to be at home, but just trying to make the most of the rest of the year is going to be really important to me for sure.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you taking time out. Ian Cox, third honor, Emma Upton, salutatorian, and Darcy Hickey, the valedictorian from Upperman High School. Congratulations again on a great high school career. Enjoy these next days. Enjoy prom. Enjoy May Day. Be careful with the senior pranks, and just just enjoy it and soak it all up. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
And joining us now is the top three from Cookeville High School. We have Praneeth Reddy, the valedictorian, Adeline Moore, the salutatorian, and Selena Sanchez, who is the third honor. Thank you all so much. And I know here we are. We're coming down to the wire. Graduation time is almost here. You guys have been in testing. So what about it? I mean, this is it. This is like the final days of high school. Has it sunk in? Praneeth, has it sunk in that this is the final days of high school?
You know, it's just really shocking. I don't think it's sunk in yet, but man, I can't believe it.
Lyle, what about you?
Yeah, I cannot believe we've made it to this point. It felt like so far away when we were
Yeah.
freshmen. I was like, it
Right.
felt like years away, and
Yeah.
now it's how many days left? 7?
Oh gosh, yeah.
7 days left of high
7
school.
days.
Yes.
Selena, you ready for 7? I mean,
Crazy.
Yes. It is shocking. It feels like I'm just about to start my summer and come back the next year and be told where to do, what to go. But it is exciting. It's very exciting, just a little bit unbelievable. I think I won't believe it until they hand me my diploma on stage. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's awesome. Now, I understand that you guys have kind of been together since middle school. You all went to the same middle school together.
Yes.
Now you're graduating together. Did you know in middle school that one of you guys was going to be in the top honors? I mean, were y'all academically inclined then to think that you guys might be like in the top 3?
I would definitely say we've spent most of our, not even just middle school, but rather our classes in middle school together. But I know at least for me personally, I did not expect to end up here, 8 years later. But it has been really, really fun to just be with you guys, watch y'all grow
Yeah.
throughout our 8 years. It's been so
Yeah.
amazing.
Crazy.
So amazing.
Yeah, I would definitely say that we were always together in middle school. Like, we were in the same classes, but I don't
Yeah.
think any of us really could imagine we'd be sitting here today. I know, definitely, I could not imagine I would be sitting here today. So I think it's honestly just a crazy coincidence that we're
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't think this would happen.
Really?
I did not believe it. Yeah.
So when you got into high school, your goal wasn't to be the valedictorian?
No,
Yeah.
not really. It was just learn.
Yeah. How do you think it happened? Was it did you just really take to the classes and did it come easy, or did you do a lot of studying?
Well, I took the classes I wanted, and I enjoy learning a lot and
Oh.
taking a lot of hard stuff. So
Yeah.
it just kind of happened with me doing what I wanted.
Yeah. Adeline, what about you?
I would say that definitely I just took classes that I just was interested in and that I wanted to take. I never had the goal of being the salutatorian or any goal of being the top honors. I just wanted to do well in my classes, and so in my head that kind of looked like studying in a way to make good grades, but that wasn't for the GPA. That was just for me to do well personally.
Yeah.
So I honestly, whatever classes I took in high school, I did because I wanted to take them.
Oh, awesome.
So-
Selena?
I'm the exact same way. I mean, I know it's cliche, but it really just has been a good experience of all 4 years, just getting to take what excites me, what I think is going to help me like pursue my education further, and it has just been so fun, and I feel like I definitely didn't expect to be top honors whenever I was a freshman, but I'm very, very thankful for it, and I just feel like, I don't know, we all stuck together and had fun, and it just turned out like this.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes.
Well, let me ask you this. When you get your diploma and you look back at your high school career, are you going to say, man, I was able to accomplish everything I wanted to accomplish? Praneeth, what do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I had fun. I did what I thought was best for me and what I thought I would enjoy the most.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Adeline?
Yes, I would agree too. I think that along with like outside of school too, that I play tennis and I've gone to be a part of the team for 4 years and play varsity, and I've really enjoyed that. I've had fun definitely hanging out with my friends. So I would say that as far as like doing everything I wanted in high school, it kind of goes beyond the academics, but I would say that I've accomplished and gone to do everything that I wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely agree with that. I feel like so many people often think that to be academically successful, you have to, be in the library 12 hours a day or like focus your entire life on academics.
Right.
And I've had definitely a very good, well-rounded high school experience. I mean, you go to the football games and have fun with friends and go to all the dances and all of the school events. And I think that it is very easy and it's very important to kind of manage both academics and a well school life. So I definitely have no regrets from my high school experience.
I would definitely say that being a part of high school is not just about school, but it's definitely about the balance. And I think I can speak for all of us that we have tried to balance our lives, and
Yes.
we are not definitely sitting in a library 12 hours a day studying.
Yes.
We have our
gosh,
fun, and we've had a good high school experience, I would say, all three of us. So.
Yeah.
So if you had to choose maybe a memory or something that you were able to do in high school or just something that stands out, what do you think that would be?
For me, it would probably be like what happens in the next 2 weeks, like graduation, prom, that stuff.
Yeah.
That's going to be what I remember.
Yeah, because it really, you got prom coming up in the next weekend and then graduation right after that. I mean, there's still, even though you got 7 days left, I mean, there's a lot of stuff still left to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And Adeline, I guess playing tennis, I mean, for Coach Rohr, that would have to be an awesome experience in itself.
It is, yes. Probably one of my favorite memories is my freshman year. We went to regionals and we were about to lose as a team, and then our top doubles players won the last game that secured us the win to go on to sectionals and then eventually state. And I just remember like we all were sitting on this bench watching this match, and then when they won and they had like a crazy comeback, we all like jumped off the fence and ran on the court and were screaming and yelling. It was so exciting. And I was just a freshman and I was so like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And so I would say definitely those times, and also all of the football games and basketball games. They're just so much fun and so much fun to go and cheer and, be a part of. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say definitely our like school events that we do. I know going to football games is so fun. It's just so great to see like a big community of all of us all together, Cavaliers, and just being a part of something like that. And especially the little moments. I know we've talked about graduation and prom and everything coming up, but I feel like the random days we have in class where we're just sitting around and talking or, just having to have fun in class, I feel like those are what really counts for me at least.
Yeah, definitely making those connections.
Yeah.
It's a big part of our high school experience, and I would say talking to both of you every day has been great. It's been fun.
It seems like you've really been able to soak up as much as you can out of your high school experience. Now, once you graduate, that's over with and a new chapter begins. So what is this next chapter for you three? Praneeth, what are you going to do after graduation?
So after graduation, I'm attending college at Northwestern University
Oh,
in
congratulations.
Illinois. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will be studying. Oh, sorry.
No, why Northwestern?
I really liked its focus on the balance we talked about before, where it's not only academics, but like they really focus on their students and like student life in general. It's got a really good balance.
Now, do you know anybody up there? You have family up there, or is it just going to be up there on your own?
I have an uncle up there,
Okay.
so like I can visit him anytime, but
Yeah.
it was mostly like I don't really know anyone
Yeah.
up there.
You don't want to stay around close to home.
Well, I mean, I considered both options, and I thought this was better for me in the future.
Yeah. Adeline, I'm going to go ahead and assume that since you're wearing the Duke shirt, that that's where you're going to be headed.
Yes, I'm going to Duke next fall. Or this fall, actually. That's crazy. This fall. I'm going to Duke this fall. Yes, I'm excited.
So what are you going to be studying at Duke, and why Duke?
So I'm going to be majoring in chemistry on the pre-med track and then minoring in French studies. And as far as like why I chose Duke, again, with the balance like we talked about, when I was looking in my junior year at colleges that I would potentially want to go to, Duke was on my list because it just had, it was fun in sports, it was good in academics, and I felt like I could really find a community where people prioritized both and had fun but also knew how to work hard. And so I think that's really the reason I chose it. I also visited my junior year and immediately fell in love with the campus. The people were so nice, so welcoming. And so after I visited my junior year, I looked to my mom and I was like, Mom, I have to go here. I want to go here. And she was like, okay. And so I never imagined that would ever happen, but I'm really grateful it did, and I'm excited.
It was exciting.
Well, Selena's wearing the UT shirt, go Vols. So I'm assuming that you're going to UT.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
I will be attending UT in the fall I'm going to study biology and psychology, double major with a pre-med track. So I'm very excited.
That's awesome. And why UT?
Oh gosh, well I am a little biased, good old Rocky Top,
Yeah.
but it is just, I kind of like we've all reiterated, it's a very, very great community. I mean, obviously, I'm super excited to be a Vol with all the games, all the sports, but I feel like it's also more than that. It is a place where I can learn, get a good education, stay a little bit closer to home.
Yeah.
So it really just checked all of my boxes. I am super, super excited about it.
That's awesome, because these guys are going far away.
Right.
Northwestern. Yeah. Now, Pernille, I don't think I asked you, what are you going to be majoring in?
I'm going to be majoring in biology,
Okay.
and I'm going to be on the pre-med track.
Oh, so we got 3 pre-med tracks going
Yeah.
here. Doctors, what are we thinking?
Doctor.
Definitely
Yeah,
doctors.
doctor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Doctor.
That is awesome. That is great. Sunday we had the banquet, the Academic Excellence Banquet, and it was so neat to see all the students from the county that had been the top honors and also top 10%. When you see something like that, when you see your peers and you see other students that are there, is that kind of cool to see everybody come together and kind of share in the academic excellence?
Yeah, definitely. It was really cool to see like all the people I knew be recognized like that. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, there are so many hardworking and talented people at Cookeville High School. I think we can all agree with that. And a lot of our friends are up there, and we're getting recognized. And it felt like a group celebration. It was super exciting. And it was just nice to celebrate everyone's accomplishments and to see my friends get on the stage and receive their honors. I thought it was very nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was. It's super encouraging, I guess, to see not only the people from Cookeville that we've like grown up together with, who we've had in all of our classes, but just also the rest of Putnam County, to know that there are other people out there that we've kind of shared our experiences with, trying to work hard but still have a good high school experience. So it was very encouraging.
So after college, after medical school, after you all become doctors, you're going to come back here and you're going to open up Cookeville Honors Medical Plaza, and all 3 of you are going to be doctors there, and you guys can work together since you guys were used to going to school together, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
that.
Yes.
I'm sure your parents would like that too.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Anything else as far as your high school career or anything that? Now I know you'll probably be going up and giving a speech at graduation. Now, Adeline, do you and Praneeth both go up and speak?
Yes, I'll be giving a speech as well.
Okay. So have you thought about those speeches and what you might say?
I've been brainstorming.
Yeah. That's right. Plenty of time. You got plenty of time till graduation,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Adeline, have you thought anything about it?
I have. I've been also brainstorming, talking to a couple of people. I know I talked to one of my friends. She's the editor-in-chief, and I've talked to one of my other friends who is won speech national debates. And I was talking to him about, like, what do you think people will want or to hear from this experience, and what do you think, like, which direction should I go and how should I approach this? And so they just sort of gave me some pointers. They're very helpful. Shout out to Ashlyn and Noah. You guys are really helpful. And so I've been brainstorming some ideas, but nothing's set yet. I guess we'll have to see on May 18th. So.
That's right, May 18th, 10 a.m., Tennessee Tech, Cookeville High graduation. That's when high school ends.
Crazy.
So just think about that for the next few days.
Right.
Coming to an end, right? Well, listen, Selena Sanchez and Adeline Moore and Praneeth Reddy, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule. But congratulations on a great high school career, and just, man, the best of luck to you in your future endeavors. Enjoy these next couple of weeks, soak it all up, and then have a great summer.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So I had to come all the way up on the mountain just to talk to Monterey's top 3 honors. Here they are. Going to ask them questions, and they're going to answer. We've got Belinda Juan Gaspar, Allison Clark, and Samantha Risher. Everybody ready? Good?
Yes.
I feel like Ryan Seacrest on American Idol. This is cool. All right. I'm going to give that to you. You're going to pass that microphone around as I ask questions. All right. So, Belinda, how does it feel to be the valedictorian?
It feels wonderful. Oh my God, it's an indescribable feeling. Like, I know Allison, who is our salutatorian, had been working really hard to become the valedictorian, and let's just say I did feel my position was threatened. But at the end, I became valedictorian, and it was a great feeling.
So, Allison, you must have been close to be salutatorian. I mean, how does that feel?
Honestly, I'm pretty proud of it. I think our honors classes, we kind of knew it was going to come out of that class, and we all worked together so much, so I was pretty competitive, but I think Belinda definitely got it and definitely deserved it.
Yeah. Well, Samantha, to be in the top 3, I mean, that's obviously an honor, so how do you feel about that?
Pretty good. I didn't expect it at all, but I remember last year, me and a bunch of our friends, we were like predicting everyone's GPAs and seeing who'd be top 10. So I did not expect there at all. I thought like maybe 8, 9. But.
So now that you've achieved all this stuff in your high school career, when you look back, when you get your diploma, are you going to look back and say, man, I fulfilled everything I did during my high school career, or I wish there was something else that I could have accomplished? And Samantha, we'll start with you.
Okay. I'm pretty happy with what I've done at school. I've helped with the community and just done school activities, so I'm pretty proud of what I've done here.
Okay. Belinda?
I'm pretty satisfied. The same as Sam. I haven't done as much community service as she has because she's, she's just different when it comes to our community and stuff. But, you can always say there's always room for improvement, but I just feel I'm pretty satisfied.
Great. Allison?
I'm pretty good. Like y'all, I feel like I've done everything. There's opportunities like sports and stuff that I didn't participate in, but I feel like weighing my options, I don't think I'd be salutatorian if I had dedicated time to sports and stuff, so I'm happy with where I'm in.
Yeah. You get to come to the banquet on Sunday, and you get to see all the other top honors from other schools, and plus, from Monterey. Was that kind of cool to see everybody together and getting their medallions and just kind of bringing everybody together and celebrating academics?
It was really cool, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody agree it was cool?
Yeah.
So now, you got graduation coming up. You've already had prom. Graduation is the next big thing. What's going to happen after graduation? What does the future hold for each one of you? Alice, we'll start with you.
My short-term goal is Tennessee Tech. Long-term goal is to eventually be financially stable enough to be a stay-at-home parent.
Okay.
So that's what I'm hoping.
What are you going to major in at Tennessee Tech?
Probably farm business, but I'm kind of putting that together as I go.
Okay. Belinda, what about you? Where are you going to be going to college? What are you going to be doing?
I plan to go to college, yeah. I'm planning to go to ETSU, so East Tennessee State University. I am pretty undecisive when it comes to major decisions. So I haven't yet chosen my major because I've been getting a lot of advice from different people, and it's just kind of, a pulling experience when one person tells you to go into this and the other person tells you to go into that. And since I don't have much of an interest in majority of the things, I just kind of follow what other people tell me, which makes it pretty hard to try and choose what I want to do in the future. But I have decided that I do want to attend ETSU.
Okay, great. Samantha, what about you?
After we graduate, I think I'll be attending the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Okay.
And then I've already been accepted into the school and the dorm. And then, like Melinda, I'm very indecisive. I don't know anything. But I think I want to major in rheumatology.
Okay.
So.
Awesome. So, being seniors, having gone through high school now, if you could tell the freshmen anything about, what they should do, or maybe give them some advice, what would be advice that you would give the freshman class at this point?
I think I would tell them to not take stuff too seriously, have fun. Even though school is important, you need to still have fun and not stress about the little things in life.
I do feel like freshmen should, enjoy their time being freshmen, because at that point in time, it's not as hectic as it is the later on years. But I would say I do hope that they try and stay, academically in a good position, because I know many people from our class that the reason they didn't get to rank as high as they wanted to be was because they didn't try in their freshman year. So I hope that they at least keep the minimum of what they expect to be whenever we graduate in whatever rank they want to be.
Awesome.
Well, I think that the best thing you can do to high school is just be active, for parades, like homecoming parades, participate in that. I think you should try to do clubs if you can. I think one of my favorite parts about high school was FFA and FCCLA and such. So I think one of the most important things you can do is just be active, make friends, and expect that your friend demographics kind of will change, Don't be upset when you lose closeness with one person, because, high school's just 4 years of change. That's all it is.
Okay. Sounds like good advice. All right. Well, ladies, congratulations on your honors and congratulations on your high school careers, and we certainly wish you the best of luck after graduation.
Thank you.
And that's going to do it for this week's PCSS Connection Podcast. Be sure to check out all of our social media pages as well as our YouTube channel to check out all of the episodes. Until next week, God bless.